Good morning, Tigers. Today is Tuesday, May the 16th. This is Tiger Talk, and here is the news for today. Happy birthday today to Anna Claire Dudley. Wishing you a very special day. For lunch today, we have a choice of queso chicken nachos or spaghetti and meatballs. Camp Invention is still accepting applications for counselors in training June 5th through the 9th. See Miss Munchin, Miss Moore, or Miss Adele for more information. Life Touch picture packets were due many Wednesdays ago. If you still have money to return in or your packets, please get those to your homeroom teacher or drop them by the media center. Cross country. If you are interested in running cross country next fall, please see Mr. Busey by Tuesday. That's next Tuesday, by the way. So you have 1 week. Students, all library books, playaways, anything that you've borrowed from the library is due on Friday. Please make sure that you are getting in lost items. If you need the cost of those lost items, please see Ms. Munchin in the Media Center or check your messages because we have been emailing those out. iPads, cords, and chargers are due on Friday. All technology will be turned in on Friday. If you are missing your cord or your charger, please be sure to purchase a replacement before Friday. Students, next Wednesday, May 24th, the PE department will be sponsoring Hoops for Heart. This is to bring attention to heart disease in America. There will be a 3-on-3 tournament next Wednesday to raise money. The entrance fee to compete in the tournament is $15 per team, and the deadline to register your team is this Friday. Each team must have one girl, and you cannot have more than 2 basketball players on the same team. After the tournament, there will be a half-court shot contest. So get those entrance fees in to Coach Brown or Coach Tinsley before Friday. And here's a special announcement from Hoops for Heart.
I like Jennifer Lawrence. I met her. I like painting and drawing and Instagramming.
You don't get it all, the enormity of the job. I mean, you're responsible for 400 kids and 50, 60 staff members.
I was walking to class and my heart started racing in the hallway. And I walked into class and I got dizzy. And I saw spots everywhere. And then I fell and then everything just went black.
What I walked into was, she just looked almost like asleep, just like a very odd color, like a very gray, odd color. There was a teacher in there, Mr. White, and he was taking her pulse on her neck. He just said she doesn't have a heartbeat because I had taken CPR training so many times, like it was just automatic.
School called me at 9:07 a.m. and said that I needed to get there because Ella wasn't well. And I said, "What? She's fine. I just dropped her off." The response was, "Teresa, they're doing CPR on Ella."
She just started crying. She just cried. And it was like that minute you wait for your baby to cry. She just started crying.
I heard shortly after Ella's event that the likelihood of surviving a sudden cardiac arrest in a school with no automatic external defibrillators is around 3%. Numerous tests were performed and all pointed to the diagnosis of hypertrophic cardiomyopathy.
Hypertrophic cardiomyopathy is when a wall of your heart is thicker than it should be, and it was making it hard for my body to let blood flow through my heart, and they were going to implant a defibrillator and pacemaker, and it was 2 in 1. Hi, Grandma. And my house is 11:05.
What else can tell us? Could be all right.
I'll be all right.
Yeah.
I was scared. What if something happens? And in movies, it's like when people get surgeries, they die. And that went through my mind. So it's hard. Even with this, you gotta learn how to live with it.
In April of 2013, we learned that Ella's defibrillator worked as it was supposed to.
I mean, it was the same thing. It was like this call again. But this time they were saying on the radio it's Ella. So it was like a million times worse because, by then she's just way special to me. And I'm thinking, oh, this can't be happening to her again. But when I got there this time, she was already sitting up because apparently the device had shocked her. It's just such a amazing technology because who knows if that wasn't there, would it have been possible to have the same outcome again?
I love her. I'm thankful.
What if she hadn't been taught CPR, right?
Couldn't be here.
Oh, that's a forever bond now. She's an amazing kid, and I will go to her wedding and I will see her graduate.
There aren't words sufficient to describe the gratitude my husband and I feel for Deb for saving Ella's life, for the steady hands of Dr. Earl Austin that placed Ella's device, and for the continued care that Ella receives from Dr. Whit Boone, Dr. Chris Johnsrud, Barbara Russell, and Dr. Jeff Tobin and his team. But above all, we're grateful to the American Heart Association for funding the urgently needed education and research that is saving lives like our daughters.
We all have to contribute to something that's this important, right? It could be you. It could be your family member. It could be you coming across someone that needs help. And if we don't support the American Heart Association, if we don't put dollars in action, it could happen to anyone. It's critical.
It doesn't only just fund research, it also saves children and people under life-threatening situations. Well, you can't take life for granted. You only live once. I feel like I got 2 opportunities.
Well, that's all for Tiger Talk. Have a great day, Tigers.